Folks. All right. Let me go ahead and share this baby out so we can get started. Share tweet. All right, I'll give it a moment. Just shared it out. What's going on, Kevin? Welcome, man. Welcome. All right, we'll give it a few minutes, see who we got to join today, and then we will jump right into it. DJ Steele's my guy. What's going on? Welcome. You made this one. I'm happy you made it, my friend. Thank you. Give it a few minutes and we'll talk a little bit. I'm not going to have an extremely long chat today, but we'll do these a lot. MLB Marathon, my friend, thank you for joining. Nate, thank you for joining. Derek, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Marvin, what's going on, my friend? I am all good. Again, guys, we're going to chat a bit about trade scenarios, trade options. You guys throw things my way. Probably do about a 20-minute or so chat today. As I told you guys already, I'm probably going to try to have one every day. And I also have my Simonetti Scouts the Market series that'll be coming out every day this week. So it is going to be very well. DJ Steele's, the best thing would be Twitter. I don't know if you got Twitter, but you could DM me on Twitter. If not, the Simonetti Source at gmail.com. The Simonetti Source at gmail.com is another good way to contact me if you guys want a one-off. That's another option. I did hear about the Yankees. I'm interested in Mike Minor. I'm not terribly against it. I'm not terribly for it. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm on the middle ground on it right now, and we see where it goes. Yanks can get 2 starters for the price of Castillo. Nate, you know, it's funny because I'm sure you watched my video, the Simonetti Scouts the Market Luis Castillo edition that came out today. And yeah, I basically say the same thing. You know, I said that same exact thing, that I feel like the Yankees, what it would take to give up, they could get 2 good starters. And now, again, it may be like a Robbie Ray and a Boyd, or a Stroman and a Boyd, a Stroman and a Ray. I would want that more than just Castillo, to be honest. If the Yankees are going to trade all those guys, that's the route I would take. Aren't they pretty much interested in everyone at this point? Yes. I mean, at this point, you know, you get wide open and you kind of extend your arms out there and see what's available, what it's going to take. Everybody right now is going to want to overpay. It's early. No big name has really been traded. So until that happens, you really try to keep it and ask for a lot. Teams are going to ask for a lot right now. What's up with Stanton? I don't know. The guy scratched his knee and he's been out for 2 weeks. I don't know, man. I got my own opinion of Stanton. I want the guy just to be healthy and go play, but I mean, I don't know. Let Stanton be Stanton, and we go from there. Let's see. CC is thick. Welcome back. My God, I can't stand that name. I can't stand that name. Do you think Yankees wait until the last minute? No, I actually think the Yankees are going to try to pounce this year a little more. They got to be blind to see the opportunity they have ahead of them. They have a tremendous opportunity ahead of them. So Adam says, Boone said yesterday and today Stanton will start rehab this weekend to early next week. Okay, that makes sense. Which SP do you realistically think the Yankees get? I do know, based on everybody I speak to for years now, that the Yankees have been very interested in Robbie Ray. I think Robbie Ray is a real target for them. I think they're going to have some steep competition for Ray, so it might come down to how much do we actually give up for him. But I know for a fact the Yankees have been really interested in Ray for years. I was talking about Robbie Ray 2 years ago to the Yankees, and the Yankees scouting him back then. So he's one of those guys they've always really liked. So I would not be shocked if Ray is one of the guys the Yankees get. I personally think they get 2 starting pitchers. May not be the sexiest names, but I still think they get 2 guys. I'm more excited about Maben coming back than Stanton. Okay. Do you think Frazier's 100% gone? I do. I think for the right move, the Yankees will deal Frazier. I think the Yankees acquire 1 starting pitcher and 2 bullpen arms. Okay. I can see that. Or 1 and 1. I can also see 1 starting pitcher and 1 bullpen arm. Telling you guys, a trade, I would go after him if I'm the Yankees. Robbie Ray and Archie Bradley. If the Yankees can make that deal, I think that would be excellent. Archie Bradley, again, if you got to look deep into his numbers to see where the good is. Yes, the ERA looks high. Fielding independent pitching is about a 3. He Ks a ton of guys, throws very hard. I like it. Bumgarner and Smith, I also like a lot. Think that would be excellent. Bauer and Hand would be excellent. Would cost a ton. Bumgarner and Smith will also cost a lot. But I like all of those scenarios. They make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't. The reason I don't talk about Bauer a lot, I don't think they trade him. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't really talk much about Castillo, because I don't think the Reds trade Castillo either. Is Chapman leaving? Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. I said it when the Yankees got Britton, if you guys remember, that I like that deal more because he could kind of have that coverage for when Chapman opts out. And I heard a while back he was going to opt out. I actually put that info out there a while back, earlier in this offseason, that there's potential around that he will opt out of his deal. So I think that's very possible. Do I think baseballs are flying by? Do I think baseballs are flying by too fast? If you mean home run wise, I don't know. I think there's something up with the baseball, no doubt about it. Adam, but let me say this. Why would Chapman come out and say he's going to opt out anyway? There is no incentive for Aroldis Chapman to come out right now and go, yeah, the report's true, I'm going to leave. That's added confirmation on something that he doesn't need to even speak of. That makes no sense. Of course he's going to say it's false. What's he going to say? It's true? To me, there's no point. There's no point in him saying, well, it's actually true. Yeah, I'm going to opt out. Yeah, I mean, that's money they could save for a starting pitcher. A lot of guys, there's nothing else for him to say. Oh, you're talking about the season flying by fast. Yeah, I mean, time has gone fast this year. I can't believe it's already more than halfway over, so time goes quick. Would it feel comfortable Britton being closer and Betances setup man? Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned with that. And again, look, the Yankees can find relief pitchers easily. They got a lot of guys in the minor league system who can be good relief pitchers, so I'm not overly concerned with something like that. Who do I think the Yankees will get? I said it earlier. I think, just from my understanding, and it's early still, of things I've been told, for years they've liked Robbie Ray, so I think there is a possibility they could get Robbie Ray. What would a trade package look like for Robbie Ray? Well, I think Frazier could be involved. I think guys like Thairo Estrada, that's 2 guys you could start immediately on your ball club. But I would also want Archie Bradley back in that deal if I'm the Yankees. I wouldn't give up everything in the world for Ray, even though he's really good. Well, I think the velocity drop for Robbie Ray is to try to get control and command under his belt a little bit. I think he recognizes he doesn't have to throw 97, 98. He could stay at 93, 94, 95 and get by guys. The reason being, he still gets tons of swings and misses. So Robbie Ray doesn't have to be 98, 99, 97 all day to get swings and misses. He got very good breaking stuff. His problem has always been control and keeping command, but he has very, very good stuff. I wish the Yankees would go after Greinke. I don't know if Greinke would want to be a Yankee. So that could also throw something else in there. Nate says, do you think they try and pry a reliever away in a deal for a starter as well? I think so. Would I want Ken Giles? I wouldn't be against it. He's obviously turned a corner. He looks much better this year. I wouldn't be against it, but I'm also really not jumping up and down for that type of deal. Stanton for Josh Hader. I don't think you're going to see that happen. Cashman said early today there's no chance in hell he even asked about Greinke. That makes sense. I wouldn't either. Greinke wouldn't be, just based off his past, I wouldn't go after Greinke. Good pitcher and all, wouldn't go after him. Definitely wouldn't go after him. So is Andujar DH next year? I don't know. Andujar's still young. The Yankees still have many different options they can do with him. So it will be interesting to see what happens with him, though. How much is Thor worth? A bit. No doubt about it. Noah Syndergaard, I'll have his video coming out next in my Simonetti Scouts the Market series. The next one will be Noah Syndergaard. That'll likely be out tomorrow. Maybe even later tonight. We'll see. But Noah Syndergaard should cost a good amount, and I would be willing to give that amount up. Still very young. The other night he was painting the corner at 100 miles an hour. He just looked great, and there's no doubt about it. I'll go after him. Yeah, I mean, he's going to cost a lot. He's going to cost a lot. And I tell you what, though, about Syndergaard, the problem is the Mets organization. And I don't want to get into a rant about the Mets, and I don't want to spend all my time on this chat to talk about the Mets. But they are such a stupid organization. Every year they say, well, let's add some veterans and we're going to compete. And every year it's the same thing. Trade these guys and rebuild. Hell, with the type of guys they could deal, like a Syndergaard or a DeGrom, even if they went that route, Wheeler, you can get guys who are major league ready. You can get guys who can impact your club now. You don't have to wait. I don't understand the mindset of some of these GMs or owners. It's stupid. It makes no sense. For an example, what if they go to the Yankees and go, look, we want Frazier, Herman, Estrada, and Holder. Let's just say, let's talk out loud. Frazier, Herman, Estrada, and Holder, and we will give you Thor. I'm not saying I agree with this deal or I don't. I'm just speaking in generality here. Let's say if they say Frazier, Herman, Estrada, and Holder. This is what we want. You can have Thor right now. We want those 4. How could their fans be upset? That is 4 major league ready players that you jump into a rotation. They are automatically better. And the Yankees get a starting pitcher who could be one of the best in baseball for a team that's ready to win now in a real playoff hunt. The Mets could tell their guys, hey, look, we think Herman has a chance to be better than Thor. We got an outfielder who's ready to hit, be an all-star possibly. We got a young infield who could play short second base that can perform immediately. And we think Holder will do better under us. 4 guys automatically jump into the Mets team, the Major League club. How would their fans be upset? But no, they only look for headlines. Robinson Cano. We can get better. We'll trade for somebody or maybe sign a free agent. Hell, this is the year. Horrible. Horrible. A horrible flop. Terrible, Cano. Terrible. Diego says he wouldn't give up Herman. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with wanting to hold on to some guys. Herman has been excellent. Mets need to sell their team. I agree. I agree 100%. Pete, what is your postseason rotation? Is Hap in it? It's hard to give that right now, depending on who they get. So they could very well go out there and get somebody else. So until then, it's hard. It's hard to go out there and say who they should get. When do I think the first big trade will happen for the Yankees? Maybe next week, late next week at some point, getting closer to that deadline. I think the Yankees will try to pounce if they have a deal they want. I think they'll try to pounce on it. If a team says, yeah, let's do this, I don't think they'll sit back and try to negotiate more. I think they'll try to pounce on a deal they want. It'll be interesting. I would like to see the Yankees make some moves early. Would I ever do a video on how I lost so much weight? Yes, I probably actually will. I was thinking about doing something like that. Let me lose some more first. So I still have a goal of about 15 more pounds. And once I get there, yes, I will do that video. But I went from about 300 to right now lower 200. So I'm looking for about another 15. And then, yeah, we'll do that. I'm a little... CC is thick. I got no time for you, man. I got no time for you. The asking price of starting pitchers is high. It is really high, yes. The asking price of starting pitchers is no doubt about it up there. What prospects would I trade? I tell you the truth, man. I'm open to dealing anybody for the right player. I don't look. The only guy that I'd be a little concerned about dealing is Garcia, because myself, I'm high on him. If you guys remember, I put a lot of that information out. No, I will never do the keto diet. I actually do Herbalife. My fiance is a distributor, so Herbalife has been tremendous. The shakes are amazing. Eating habit has been great. Drinking a lot of water. That's been the main thing for me to get to where I need to get to. But no, for me, when it comes to prospects I wouldn't deal, there's not many out there for the right player that I wouldn't trade. Because the Yankees need to win a World Series this year. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Have your wife come on a stream? I believe she's upstairs relaxing right now. So I don't think she's going to come on a stream right now. Tonight's game is on? Yeah, I believe so. I believe so, unless it's raining in New York, and I don't know. Yes, I am. I will definitely be watching tonight's game. Why did the White Sox so willingly trade Chris Sale to Boston? They got the deal they liked. And they got a lot of good players in that deal. Anything on Montgomery? No, I've told you guys for a while, do not count on Montgomery or Severino. That is setting yourself up for failure. You should not do that. The Yankees shouldn't do that. Who says no? Frazier, Abreu, Adams, Estrada for Bumgarner or Smith. I think the Giants still say no. They're getting hot now, so they're going to try to make sure something doesn't. They're going to try to get more than what they need, I believe. What they regularly would ask for. Is Giolito available? I don't think so. Not that I've heard of. Is Gore the Yankees' postseason pinch runner? Yes, definitely in September you will see Gore up. Terrence Gore was traded for that reason. He's extremely fast. Any other questions you guys want to ask me? Like I told you guys, I am not going to do a long chat today, as I got more videos to record for you guys for this series I'm putting out, and we'll keep going. Who is biggest threat to steal a player from the Yankees? To steal a player from the Yankees? You're talking about in a trade? Well, I think Frazier going anywhere could potentially hurt the Yankees, because I think he could develop into a really good hitter. Gardner 2020, don't know if he's running for president, but yeah, maybe there's a chance he does come back. How did you get that hard part at the age of 75? Keeping the hair good, my man. Keeping the hair good. Good products, good nutrition, good hair. Frazier is immature. I will not disagree with that. I think he is. Also, Pete, where has Judge's power gone? I don't think it's gone anywhere. I think it'll be fine. I think Judge is fine. Talk about if Yankees would give Clint Frazier up to ALE's team. I think they would, but they should be hesitant on that. Especially a team like the Blue Jays, who are really developing pretty quickly. Especially a good core. I would send him to the National League. I would try to send him to the Giants, to the Diamondbacks, teams like that, the Reds, teams like that. I would try to get him to the National League. Couldn't you argue Bauer is as immature as Frazier? Not really. Bauer takes his game seriously. Yes, his Twitter usage, you can say whatever you want about going back and forth, but that's what Twitter is there for, man. So, no, I don't think he's immature for debating people on Twitter or attacking people who attack him. I think that's fair game on Twitter. Archer, nah, I'm not going to go back that route. I won't go back that route. Yankees and D-backs seem to work well together. Yes, they've made a lot of trades together. And remember, Arizona knows the Yankee system very well. How is Tampa Bay so consistent, such low payroll? They draft well and they make smart trades. All you got to do is look at the trade they made with Pittsburgh. What a robbery. What a robbery. Would Bauer work with media in New York? Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with Bauer. He speaks his mind, that's all. I think Bauer would be fine with the Yankees. All right, guys, a few more questions, and I'm going to jump off. What about Lindor? How likely Yankees trade for him? I don't think it's likely right now at all. And after this deadline, let's see who the Yankees have in a minor league system. I think Yankees have divisions wrapped up by mid-August. I could agree with that. Is Greinke on the discussion board? I think he probably is, but I don't see the Yankees going anywhere near him. So to answer your question, probably no. Billy Bean is an overrated GM. Who agrees? I kind of disagree because he's had many good teams. They're shaping up to be a very good team again here in the next couple of years. So I think it's going to do very well. What do you think of Giraffe Neck Mark? Oh, the YouTuber, the Mets fan? He's a Mets fan. I don't think anything of him. Any chance Mookie Betts comes to the Yankees? I could actually see that. There's been rumors out there that Betts is a Yankee fan. I don't know how real that is, but I've actually heard that multiple times, that he actually likes the Yankees. Like to play for him. Can you tell your boy Max Wildstein to stop tweeting? No. Me and Max just follow each other. We're not really friends. We don't really talk. He could tweet whatever he wants, just like anybody else can. Yeah, he makes good videos, but he hates the Yanks. What would it take for Scherzer? A lot. Everything. Do you see a deal getting done sooner or later? It got to be sooner, right? So the deadline's close. Have you talked about Chapman? I did talk about Chapman briefly. All I said about it, you guys remember, you guys who follow me, I said a while back, Chapman's going to opt out. I believe, and I was also, there was rumors back then that Chapman was going to opt out. That's the reason why the Yankees made that type of deal for Britton over a guy like Robertson. Because they have the idea that Chapman could opt out, he could become the closer. So that was out there already. And I remember putting that information out there that I think he could opt out. And he's not going to say, he's not like people are saying, oh, he said he won't do it or it's false. Of course he's going to say. He's in the middle of a pennant run with the Yankees, of a possible World Series run. Why in the world would he put it out there and say, yeah, I'm going to opt out? Makes no sense. Pete, do you think you'll be the first one to break the Yankees trade news? Maybe. We'll see. Breaking full trades is not easy. It's not, especially on the level of where I'm at. Typically, I get a lot of rumors and I get a lot of things are getting close or this and that. So we'll see. You follow the guys at Talking Yanks and Joe's. I follow Joe's. I don't follow none of the Talking Yanks guys for a couple of different reasons. They were one of the main haters of Simonetti for a while. A lot of their people talked a lot of trash about me, and we've had our ups and downs. I got no issues with those guys at all. They could do their thing. They seem like they're doing well. So God bless them. I have no problem with anybody on Twitter. It's stupid. Garcia will be a great bullpen piece. I can see that happening. Yeah, Jeff Passan does a great job of breaking Yankee news. He does. He does a great job. Don't you think it's concerning that the Yankees have to send their pitchers to AAA to get fixed? What does that say about Rothschild? I don't know. Don't like Boyd for us. I actually do. I don't mind Boyd, but I don't want Boyd by himself. I don't want somebody else. Severino probably out of the bullpen this year. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see Severino out of the pen this year. No doubt about it. No new Dellin news. Apparently him and Severino are going to start throwing again, so we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Thank you so much for everybody that joined. I greatly appreciate you guys. If you have not, go watch my video of Luis Castillo. Simonetti scouts the market. Luis Castillo. Check that video out later tonight or tomorrow. Going to be one of those. There will be the Simonetti scouts the market Noah Syndergaard video that I'm sure a lot of you guys will like. Talk to you guys again very soon. Probably have another live chat the rest of this week. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see, but I'll keep you guys updated. I just can't guarantee it. Talk to you guys soon. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. You guys are the best. See you, talk to you, all that mess very soon. Thank you.